One. And go live. Two. This is interesting. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Grand Rising. I think we're live. Let's see here. And last live to go. Ta-da-da! I think we did it. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. How is everybody on this wonderful, amazing day? Let's see if I can find comments. That would be good. Oh, there they are. Okay. So, hang on, guys. I see there's comments. I'm going to get to them. I'm going to get there. There we go. Good morning, Auntie Kelly. Good morning. Good morning. How's Papa Dragon doing? Okay, this is interesting the way. So you guys talk about spirit at play. You know, this whole month is about spirit playing with us. We've been having fun. Spirit's been playing. And it continues this morning. My normal broadcasting platform is down. The internet is not even acknowledging that whole website exists right now. So I don't know what happened to them. They went down for the count. So I am simultaneously broadcasting on the Facebook and the YouTube and the TikTok, but I'm doing it with three different, like instead of it all being wrapped into one program, I'm doing it on three different programs. So this is interesting. Oh boy. Let me call you after, Auntie Kelly. I'm going to call you after, okay? And let's chitty-chattity a little bit. Oti-doti. So how is everybody? How is everybody? Grand Rising. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are, March the 14th. You guys, we're already halfway through March. What? Like, what the heck? And we've sprang forward. How's everybody? Hello, Kelly. Hello, Grand Rising sister, Grand Rising. Thank you for being over there in TikTok and moderating for me. Okay, deep breaths in and out. Get ourselves grounded, get ourselves focused. I'm kind of off. It's amazing how we get into that routine, right? I'm used to having my morning music played to start us off, you know, having my little entrance and sharing and doing it in different ways. So everything's all out of my normal rhythm. So I'm a little bit laughing though. I'm really laughing at this is spirit. This is spirit at play. This is where, you know, we're faced with challenges and things all the time. And I believe that spirit is always divinely conspiring for us, not against us. And so that's what spirit, you know, if you guys remember back at the first part of March, the message, the theme of this month was all about spirit at play. That's our hashtag, spirit at play, being present in the present and really finding the laughter and the joy and really understanding how healing and beneficial laughter and joy is and how much we have a choice. We really have a choice to either work with and go with things or work against it, right? And just like this morning. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't frustrated to start. Don't get me wrong, because I was like, oh my gosh, nothing's working. And that frustrated, right? But I just had to stop, take some deep breaths, go within like we practice on here, right? Go within to that center space, connect with that inner self, connect with spirit, and just giggle and laugh and understand that spirit's giving me an opportunity. I'm learning new skills today. I have all these beautiful new skills and I've only been awake for less than an hour because I also slept in with this time bump, right? And I can play with it. I can play and laugh and have a good time with it. Or not. It's my choice, right? It's my choice. But I'm learning that the playing and having fun is funner and easier and better. And usually spirit's conspiring for me. So when I release and give into that, I learn new skills and stuff, right? So, anywho, how's everybody else doing this morning? I see we got a few people popping on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel Jamaica. It is a blessing and an honor to have you here in this place, space, and time. This is where we come together Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m., setting our intention to nourish ourselves, our minds, our spirits, and then we get a little guidance from the angels, from their guides. We pull some cards, and amazingly, I don't think there's a morning yet. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. That we haven't seen magic. We really haven't seen the magic of spirit working within the messages within each of us, how we receive similar messages either through our meditation and then how that follows along with the inspirational reading and then the cards. It just always, when we come into that present and give ourselves this time to nourish ourselves and be aware and be open to receiving a message from spirit, be open to some new perception, we really can see the magic happening. And it's so fun and awesome every day. So we're going to hop into our morning meditation. So if you guys are new or just joining us, and I don't see any comments over on our YouTube, so I think we're okay there. I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody's comments, but I think I can do that. I'm learning. See, I'm learning new skills. I'm so proud of myself today. All right, guys, if you are new and just joining us, we love to do a short little guided meditation. I try to keep it about, hang on one second, action needed. You may experience poor video quality. Okay, are you guys able to see me? Facebook just said I had some kind of weird things happening. Oh no, I can't do that. They're trying to go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, ignore all that. If you are operating machinery or driving a car, just listen in and don't go deep into the meditation with us, but follow along and know that you can come back in. Like I said, we do a short little guided meditation. I love to share with everybody what I haven't found a person yet either with this that hasn't been able to go within when we get quiet and we go within and really find that connection within. I'm a big 100% believe and know that God lives within each of us, within our heart center, within our heart space. There is a space where spirit, God, source energy, universe, whatever it is we choose to call it, this space, that's where spirit resides, right within us. And we can be quiet and we can go into that space, into our heart center. I call it our GPS, our God positioning center, our guiding positioning center, whatever you want to call it. We can go into that space. We can go into that space and be quiet. We can go into that space with any question we have, anything that we are seeking guidance in. We can pour audio over here now. Oh boy. Well, we got poor video over on one end and we got poor audio on the other. I don't know. Can you hear me a little better? Let's see if let me try to, how's that? Did that help a little? Hopefully you guys can hear and see me. So during our meditation, that's what I do. I do a short little guided meditation. I take us into that beautiful heart center, our GPS center, our cave of wonders, if you will. And we go in usually with a question of just what is ours to know today? What is ours to know today? That's much better. Okay, good. But the beautiful thing about this practice, you guys, is if there is something specific that you have weighing on your heart, if you have a specific question or some information that you're wanting some clarity on today, this is the time and the space to take that question. So if it's not just what is mine to know today, whatever your personal question is, prepare, get ready, and take that into that space. And the other beautiful thing I'd like to remember or remind everybody is that we are all such beautiful, amazing, individual, unique, one of a kind. Spirit only made one of you, right? Expressions, which means we all have our own way of receiving information, just like transmitting and receiving it. Some of us hear, feel, see, smell, taste, just know. Like, so, and it's never the same. Sometimes it's all of those things. Sometimes it's just nothing. sometimes the answer in itself is just stillness and nothing. And that's okay too. So it's really about going into that space with no preconceived notions, with no judgments, with just open to receive whatever comes through. Okay. So we like to start. Let's go ahead and get started if you want to join us with a dry bathe. This is how we clear our own aura or our own energy field. So if you've not done this before, right hand, left shoulder, take it and just swoop down. Right hand, left shoulder, swoop down. Then you come back across the body the same way. You just kind of come across, do a little crisscross. And if you pay attention, you can feel that energy just like, if you've ever had static cling, you ever touch a piece of metal and you feel that shock, right? We all pick up this little energetic gunk and we can release it just by shaking it off like that out of our aura. Something I really recommend everybody practice when you're out and about, especially when you're going out in the midst of people, because we're all transmitting energy, right? That's how we pick up static cling, right? So before you come in your door or back into your own home, shake that stuff off, man. Leave it at the door. Okay. All right, guys. Now let's start with connecting with our energy for a moment. Everyone, just take your hands, just rub them together real quick. Rub them real quick. Feel that friction, feel the heat. Stop. I want you to stop and just pull the hands apart and feel how you feel that energy. You can feel, some of us feel the heat, some of us cooling, some of us like magnets, some of us tingly feelings, but everybody, there's something. You can feel something happening there, even if you just start to pull apart, even like a slight magnetic pull there, right? That's you. That's your energy, that beautiful energy that you are. So I invite you now to take your palms and either palms up in your lap or place them over your heart, just like this, okay? All right, guys. Now then we're going to take a deep breath in and release. And I invite you to use the power of your conscious mind, the power of thought, to breathe in love and exhale love. Breathe in peace and exhale peace. And I invite you now again to use that power of your mind, the power of thought, to consciously start to breathe in the beautiful golden energy from the central sun. Just breathe in that beautiful golden energy deep into your chest and slowly exhale, relax, release. Breathe in deep, feeling that beautiful, warm, golden energy as it fills your lungs. Feel the expansion. And as you release, you exhale, just releasing, letting go of any stress, any fears, any judgments. Each breath is just releasing those things, bringing us deeper into ourselves, relaxing us more and more. Deep breath, bringing in that golden energy. And I invite you now to continue to breathe in that golden energy, using that conscious mind, and to feel that energy as it works its way all the way down into the toes. Feeling that warm energy, that golden energy as it bathes each cell in your body. Bathing each cell as it circulates through your bloodstream. Each cell bringing that beautiful golden energy into the muscles, the tissues, the bones, all the way up through the legs. Feeling it in your abdomen, through the chest, through the arms, through the throat. Continuing to breathe that golden energy into the mind, out through the crown. And just allowing that beautiful warm energy to wrap you in that warm blanket of love, peace, non-judgment. And I invite you now with the power of mind to set the intention to visit your heart center, to visit your cave of wonders, your GPS system. And you'll see in your mind's eye a set of stairs come into your vision. And I invite you with the next few breaths to start to make your way down that set of stairs. Each breath as you exhale, taking you deeper and deeper down into your heart center. And you'll see a light at the bottom of those stairs that's guiding you down into your space, your beautiful heart. And just continue to breathe your own pace, working your way down, down, down. Some of us may just slide right down, slowly descend. We're all unique, but you're working your way with each breath into your heart center. And as you make your way there and you see that beautiful light, you reach the bottom. You are in that beautiful space. This is your sacred space, your sacred connection to the divine, and your place to ask your question for the day. What is yours to know today? And just take a few moments in this space. I'll hold the time, I'll hold the space, and you gather your information. Again, I invite you to clear away, no judgment, breathing in and out, and just letting come whatever comes. Not trying to force it one way or the other, just allowing the information. And I invite you now to just take a few moments and using the power of your consciousness and this feeling in this beautiful sacred space to conjure the feeling of gratitude. That feeling of gratitude within your heart. Feel that vibration, that energy, because it's so powerful. And I invite you to offer your gratitude in this space, to offer your gratitude to source energy. Offer gratitude for your ability to consciously use the power of your breath, the power of your mind, the power of your body, the power of oneness to come within and gather and be in alignment with what God's best and highest good is for you. And with that gratitude, I invite you to make your way back to the space in which you came down into this space, to the stairs or back up the hill, or just set the intention to come back up into the physical body. And with each breath, start to make your way back up, knowing that you can come back to this beautiful sacred space at any time and are invited to spend as much time as you can in this space. As you make your way back up to the top of those stairs, back into the physical body, back into the now. Just invite you to take a few more deep breaths of that beautiful golden energy. allowing it to really ground you with Mother Earth, ground you back into the physical body, coming back into the here and now. Start to wiggle your toes, your fingers, your arms, shoulders, and when you're ready, opening your eyes and fully returning. Namaste. Welcome back, everybody. All righty. Whew. Get my get myself back here. Hello, hello. So how was that for everybody this morning? How was that, Miss Kelly? How you doing? Let's see what we got here. Hello, baby love. How are you? You're very welcome, Airline. How are you doing today? Oh yeah, Snoopy? Snoopy has something to say about it. All right. I'm not sure what's going on over on our Facebook land. Too low. Oops. Oh, shoot. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I've got things on the Facebook. I don't even know if Facebook's running properly right now. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Doing the best we can with what we got, right? Oh, there we go. Now all of a sudden I just got a whole bunch of comments come on. Grand Rising, Pauline. Grand Rising. It has been. I missed you guys last week. Again, the internets have been wonky. All last week my internet was wonky too, and I was hoping that things would be better, but they don't seem to be. So, thank you, Airline. Thank you. You too. You have a wonderful day. Oh boy, you and Kelly. Okay, you guys. Well, there are definitely lots of shifts happening right now, right? And we got to remember that when those things are happening in our bodies, that it's calling for us to nourish ourselves, to stop, rest, listen to it. And I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Y'all know I'm guilty, right? That's last week why I was out last week, because my body said, rest. You need rest, rest, rest. And I did. I listened. We can't pour from an empty cup, right? Pauline. Yes, Snoopy was talking. He was saying good morning to everybody. He's laying right here. Huh, Snoopy? Yeah, he's right here. All right, guys. Well, let's get into our inspirational reading. I like to share with you guys one of my favorite little things to read. To quote Wayne Dyer, if you change your thinking, you change your life. I think it's super important to take daily little quotes or little food for thoughts and think about things, right? Because I'm a big believer that what we think about, we bring about, and it's done unto us as we believe. So it's important for us to challenge our thinking, to challenge some of these beliefs we have. A lot of us, at least for me, I know that when I started looking at a lot of my old beliefs and my old thinking, my stinking thinking, a lot of it was inherent to what I was raised with. I was just raised to believe it was done this way or it was done that way. Yesterday in service, our Reverend, he did a great, and I love this little example of that. There's these two, a mother and a daughter, and they're learning, the daughter's learning to cook a ham for the first time. And so her mom takes out the ham, takes out the pan, and she says, okay, the first thing you have to do is you have to cut off a 1/4 inch off the right hand side of the ham. Throw that away, just discard it. And the daughter says, but why do I have to do that? What's the point of that? Why do we do that? And she's like, well, I don't know, because that's the way my mom taught me. That's just the way we do it. That's, you follow the directions, and that's the way the directions work. Okay, well, I want to know why. I'm going to call grandma and find out. Let me call grandma. So the granddaughter calls the grandma and says, what's up? Why do you do that? And the grandma laughs at her. She's like, oh no, honey, I only did that because my pan was too small that year. So for all those years, the daughter had been doing something, right? Just because it was taught. She had never challenged it. That's the point, right? So it is important for us to challenge things to look at why. Why are things done that way? Why are we doing these things that way? And are they in alignment with what works for us? And so that's why I like to share the little food for thought. That's what this is a wonderful one of the tools that I use, which is a guide for spiritual living. It's a Science of Mind magazine, and you can get your own subscription if you'd like it, scienceofmind.com. I highly recommend it. It's only $5 a month, and it's fabulous. Amazing seeing bright light and hearing spirit tell me everything is going to be okay. Yes, yes, yes. In your meditation this morning, I love it. That's why it's so important, right? For us to do that. Self-care, you guys, is crucial, and meditation is such an important part of self-care. I believe. I'm a believer. So, all right, let's go into our food for thought. And I love this because I read these with you guys. And again, this is where we start to see the magic happen in the show, right? Because somehow, ironically, spirit always is, or we're always in alignment with what spirits in alignment with us. We're in spirit with alignment. It comes through. We see the magic, however you want to put it. Are you guys ready for this? Thought flinger. Thought flinger. And our first quotes, we have 2 quotes from 2 different mystics, and then a little food for thought, and then we get a wonderful affirmation also. So our first quote comes from Jean Houston. At the height of laughter, the universe is flung into a kaleidoscope of new possibilities. Oh, I like that. I'm going to repeat that one. At the height of laughter, the universe is flung unto a kaleidoscope of new possibilities. And then our second quote today is from Ernest Holmes, Out of the Creative Mind. The one who dares to fling their thought out into universal intelligence with the positive assurance of one who knows and dares to claim all there is will find that it will be done. God will honor their request. Oh, really? I bet you, how, gee, my intuitive sister, how did you know I've been wanting some singing bowls? I love it. I'm going to have to go look. Okay. A wise teacher, Kermit the Frog, taught me that the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Kind of exactly what Spirit was telling us this morning, huh? We get to choose. Do we want to see the challenge, or do we want to see fun? Do we want to have fun with it? Knowing the fullness of this truth, I demonstrate the law of universal intelligence with the expectancy that all is good. My life is not all willy-nilly. It is firm and fastened in my knowing that it is done unto me as I believe. I am confident in the presence that shows itself to me through intentional moments of gasps and delight. It is clear and proper thinking that pours its evidence of power and grace into all that I am. I dare confidently to prove the law of mind and to exemplify the life of spirit. With positive assurance, I fling good thoughts into the kaleidoscope of new possibilities and trust they land in the perfection of what I already am. Power and grace, choice and opportunity move across the surface of my existence. I am engaged in wonder. I trust the wisdom of creative mind to govern its natural and spiritual laws, and I bodily abide in their unfolding. I courageously claim my life is filled with peace, joy, and love now. There is no doubt in me or in my abilities to use the intelligence imbued in me. I know that within every one of us lies, sleeping or awake, a consciousness that permeates the possibilities of life, wonderful in its scope, magnificent in its wisdom, and joyful in its becoming. Each of us can use the law of mind consciously, proactively, and continuously. I dare to prove its splendor for the glory and freedom of all. So, our affirmation for the day: I fling my thoughts into the substance of universal mind, and just as expected, all matters of goodness find their way to me. I love it. Okay, let's see. If you set a positive intention daily, watch what it can do for you. Exactly. Fling it out there. Fling those positive thoughts to the universe. I love it. Pauline says, I used my breathing and meditation on Friday when I found out that I have to have a total knee replacement surgery. They gave me a shot to help me with the pain until I get my surgery. Okay, girl, let's chit chat after too, you and me. Okay, let's talk a little bit. Practice. That's a great opportunity for you to practice your Reiki on that knee right now, too, as you get prepared for that, girl. 10, 10, 10. Practice, practice. Just say. All right, guys. Sorry, learning all these new buttons here. Where's everything at is interesting. Things keep popping across my screen there. Let's move into some card pulls real quick. We're a little ahead of schedule. That's not a bad thing, right? No. I don't see anybody over on YouTube. So, Facebook and TikTok. Pauline. Actually, I'll go with Pauline, and I'm going to pick Pauline, and I'm going to pick Kelly Jones over on TikTok. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Each of you. Pick a number between 1 and 4. We'll do 2 cards today. Anna, Lisa, we are actually doing a general card pull right now. So if you were guided here, I suggest that you hang out and listen. What I do know is the universe is always divinely conspiring just for us. And that if you were guided here, and especially you're coming in right now, we're getting ready to pull some cards. There's a message if you're open to receive it. And if not, what do you got to lose? Hang out and see if something resonates, okay? Pauline, you're so cute. You're all 6. I seen that first. Didn't I see 6? Nope, it's not there. Okay, wait a minute. Did you put 6 down and then it popped up? Did you take it back? Because I swear I seen 6 pop up first. Okay, so we got 2 and 4. Okay, so we're going to do, which is the 2 I was going to pick. That's great. Kuan Yin, of course, has been coming in big time. We have such amazing, beautiful feminine energy balancing right now the planet, and the Ascended Masters, Kuan Yin, Mother Mary. There's so much Athena, the goddesses, so many endless goddesses coming in with this energy, assisting the planet right now. Yes, there was. Okay, I did see it. I'm not going crazy. That works then. Okay. So number 2 was Kuan Yin. So Miss Kelly. And again, everybody, if you're here right now, what I know is the universe is always conspiring for us. And if we come across something comes across our page, something comes, it resonates, there's a person, any of these things, there's like, just like we read that kaleidoscope, right? The universe works in infinite possibilities to answer our questions. So it's about us being open to receive and see where spirit is communicating with us. Yes, Athena is one of my main. She's my main guide. She is powerful, wonderful, amazing, beautiful goddess, and she's been working with me for a couple of years now, pretty intensely, and she's definitely been coming in the last several months, but yeah. All right, guys. Number 41 from our beautiful Kuan Yin. So let's see. White. Like I said, so she's just going to confirm this feminine energy we're just talking about. I love the way this works. I just love it. So let me hold that up close there so you guys can all get a good, make sure TikTok gets a good view. That white buffalo. Make sure Facebook, YouTube gets a good view. Okay. White mantra, mother protects. I bring you my mantra. I bring you my protection. I bring you serenity absolute. No interference can harm you. No obstacle can deter you. No other can prevent your divine success. I empower your immediate return to peace of mind with unconditional trust in me. I bestow this blessing through my mantra, alive and inscribed in white light within your heart center now. One Mani Padme Hum. You are held in my protection, and all is well and unfolding according to my grace. Be at peace. Something or someone is threatening the theft of your peace of mind. The oracle comes to you to protect your inner serenity and sustain your belief in your inevitable progress through the protection of the white mantra mother. This aspect of Kuan Yin appears when the trust in your heart or peace of mind is under threat, leaving you doubting rather than believing and feeling insecure rather than trusting unconditionally. The protection that is conferred by the white mantra mother is absolute. She is known as white because of her purity, which cannot be tainted by any degree of ignorance, clumsiness, fear, hate, or evil. It is just not possible. She has been exposed to every type of darkness possible, and still her purity of heart, willingness to forgive, and even to bless has raised her to a level of empowered love that cannot be overcome by any force, by any trickery, by any deception or doubt. No matter how intelligent or powerful any form of darkness may seem, here's an indwelling light that is inextinguishable, an unconditional trust in the power of love on all levels that is unshakable. Trust in her, for she cannot be overcome. Put your mind in the light of the divine. You are protected. Release any fear of being tainted or damaged by the energy of others. The purity of your spirit cannot be harmed. Whatever has been bothering you, allow it to do so no more. Divine protection and intervention is here for you now. Your trust empowers it to work wonders in your world. You are growing spiritually to the point of being able to offer protection to others. It happens through being able to hold a center of energy within, stable enough not to be dislodged or compromised by the fears or doubts of others. Your faith remains true even in the face of others' doubt. You are becoming a stable presence of love, light, and divine power upon the earth. You are helping others more than you perhaps release, and certainly many of whom you have never met, who are on their own paths, trying to sustain their hearts and minds into a place of loving serenity and wisdom. Negativity will not triumph in you or your world. If you are worried about a loved one who seems to be traveling along a path that is going to offer them nothing but struggle and suffering, and despite your best intentions to guide them, they persist still, you are asked to hand over your concerns to the Divine Mother with absolute faith. God bumps, anyone? Yeah, that one hit me. I almost started crying there for a minute. That one, yeah, I almost had the tears coming. And so it is, right, Miss Kelly? And so it is. Amen. All right. Pauline said, I changed it, my bad. You said 1 through 4, and I hit. That's okay. We're going to 4 now. We're going to 4. Let's see what the Sacred Rebels have to say, if that's not going to seal it all up for us today. Seal the deal. What does the Sacred Rebels have for us today? Rebel. More of that feminine energy coming in. I love it. Softly, softly, the tender touch. All righty. This is where I say, like, the magic, right? This is when we really see the magic come in, because we get the read, right? Okay, that's pre-printed, right? But we can't like, the cards just come and wrap it all up, and it's so beautiful. So that feminine energy we're talking about, right? Softly, softly, the tender touch. The feminine wisdom of gentleness can assist you now. When we are at a point in life where we want to attain greater things, but don't necessarily have a proportionally greater supply of energy at our disposal, it is time to work smarter rather than harder. This is the way of feminine wisdom. However, a cultured ignorance of the feminine way currently prevails. We are generally taught that the more force we use and the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. The feminine way is not about force. nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we can in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish to come into the space we have provided for it, internally and in our lives. This method cultivates more energy, causes less stress, and attracts what is desired. It is manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. Did you guys hear that one? That's a big one. Manifestation by invitation rather than by will or force. There is an old story that the sun and the wind were debating about who were more powerful. After boasting about their paralysis, they made a wager. A man walked down the street with a coat. The wind and sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was the most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and caught underneath the coat, pulling it up and nearly ripping it right off the man. But the man wrapped his coat around himself more tightly to protect himself against the force of the wind. Eventually, perhaps temporarily out of puff, the wind gave up. The sun took over. He shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. The wind attempted to do by force what the sun was able to do by being. You are being asked to surrender your forcefulness, your determination, and your intense activity, even if it is just for this moment. Does this mean that you have to surrender the goals you were chasing through those endeavors? Certainly not. This is not about letting go of achievements. It is about understanding the process of manifestation in the more intelligent way. There is a way of creating that gives you energy and doesn't leave you utterly worn out. It is about allowing what you want to come to you. Be yourself absolutely, naturally, and with ease. Shine your light and allow your presence to invite that which you wish to receive. It is about cultivating an energetic affinity with what you seek, rather than feelings of lack and need. Do you need the subtle but important? Do you see the subtle but important difference? To feel that you are already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It is a bit like dressing for a job you want, even if it is not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life. Like attracts like. This oracle brings you a message. You don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and according to the loving wisdom. You are not immune to this. You shall have your time to shine too. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. It is okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act as though you already have it. You are not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You are actually working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. You are softened into becoming what you are seeking. What you wish for will not be able to resist your shining, inviting presence. This oracle also comes with a special message that you have been working very, very hard. You have learned much and accomplished much, but it is now time to change your approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation now. Everything serves a purpose, and learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson. However, if you were to continue with that approach, it would stop working for you because you are now beginning to create on a far grander scale that is beyond what an individual can manifest through willpower alone. You are individually creating through your healing and art, but also contributing globally to new consciousness through your own spiritual growth. You are part of a global healing manifestation process. You are, through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it back into balance with nature. This is essential for human souls to survive, flourish, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You may or may not be consciously aware of the extent to which this new way of manifesting through receiving rather than taking can actually help all of humanity. Excuse me. Oh, that came from nowhere. But nonetheless, it is playing an important role in greater human evolution. It is the power of attraction of magnetism rather than that of striving and force that will replenish your energy and restore your body, mind, and heart after your struggle. This change in approach will encourage the shift from head to heart. That is essential for your individual well being and for the greater human evolution. You need to heal so that you can help the world to heal. Does this give you absolute permission now in your own mind to take an easier approach to your sacred, rebellious, creative manifestation? Thank you for those roses, KP. Thank you. Oh, Spirit's got this, right? Oh, Spirit, we got this, right? Okay, so here's the healing process to go with that. And then we're going to wrap it up for the day, guys. Say out loud, I shine like the sun, radiant with grace, and all that I desire comes to me according to perfect timing. I relax, believe, and receive. Through unconditional love, this is now so. And so it is. All right, guys. It's a wrap. We did it. We nourished ourselves, our minds, our bodies, our spirit. I'm so glad you were here, KP. So glad you were here. Thank you for being here, sharing your energy. So nice to have you. All right, guys, go out there, enjoy, right? Manifest through the attraction, right? Instead of force. I love that. Invite in what we want to manifest. Manifestation through invitation. Hello from Scotland. Hello, Scotland. Hello. Dundee, Scotland. I have family in Scotland somewhere. Oh, I love it. Okay, guys, I love you all. I don't now see I'm so out of whack. Normally we have our song and we sing our way out, but we don't have that today because our programs are down. So I guess we'll just have to sing ourselves out in our own minds, right? Our gratitude, gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude within me, gratitude above me. All right, I won't sing. Sorry, guys. All right, I love you all. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., and we will do it all again. Let's see, I know I have buttons here to push. There's buttons that I can exit in that stream, and there's one